Hey everybody, this is Intuitive Anthony doing another social media video. If you want to donate to the channel, guys, the Cash App information is down below. It's also on the screen, guys. It's in the description box as well. Thank you to Ryan for your donation. It was really appreciated, guys. Okay, I make videos for my chosen ones, those of us who were chosen by God to bring our family out of generational curses and to try to set the stage for people to achieve greatness in your family lineage. Narcissists are those people that are usually in the family or closely tied to the family who want to keep you from getting to that goal because they want to keep Satan's kingdom down here as strong as ever, even though we're approaching the end times. Okay, guys, I named this video, which is kind of poetic. I like fairy tales and stuff, so this is the Wailing Woman. Okay, which I thought was very, very clever. Okay, Narcissist, this can go for a Wailing Man too. Because I always wondered about the theory behind how Candyman got his, how he got his curse, Bloody Mary, and so on and so forth. Well, it was just an interesting topic, which led me down the rabbit hole, so to speak, to this topic. Okay, now I have a situation with a Wailing Woman, which basically is a narcissistic female who is always the victim. Everything in life happens to them. It's never because of them. Nothing ever happens that they caused, or they get the result that they deserve. It's always somebody else's fault. And I'm pretty sure that, like a lot of y'all out there, we have a lot of people, women or men, that fall into this category. But mine is specifically to the narcissist that I endure. Mine is about that situation, what I learned from that situation. So the Wailing Woman, they always make themselves the victim. They're always the victim. Woe is me, this one entire pity party. You know, they playing it on a tiny violin. Everything happens to them. They're always the victim. Well, then they can justify why they behave so wickedly. Basically, it's a cop-out. It's a mental cop-out, and they're trying to get you to believe in that cop-out so that for some reason you will let that topic go about how they just acted amoral without a moral compass. But you're supposed to bypass that on everything you know about right and wrong because they feel like they got a pass because life wasn't as good to them as it may have been to somebody else. So it justifies their bad behavior. And you're supposed to not make a fuss about it and supposed to give them the benefit of the doubt because life happened to them. Well, I don't know a person alive where life ain't happening to. Is there one person walking this planet that life is not constantly happening to them? So you don't get a pass for that. That doesn't justify you acting like an amoral demon. That doesn't justify you being two-faced, backstabbing, untrustworthy. So then you got to be able to accept the fact that people don't want to deal with a dishonest, deceitful, lying, manipulative, two-faced, backstabbing individual. You have every right to behave that way if you want to. But do not be surprised when you have less people who will deal with you. You're isolating yourself, and you're cutting off any lifeline or resources that may come to you because of your nature. So you're gonna have to take that ship all the way down to the bottom of the ocean. You're gonna have to go down with that ship. And you put yourself in a category with people that nobody wants to entertain. But that's the choice you made. So you can't get mad at somebody else because they decided they want to be around somebody that they can trust. Somebody that's honorable. Somebody who has good intentions. You don't want to always be looking over your shoulder and wondering who's trying to stab you in the back. Nobody deserves to live like that. And ain't nobody I know on this planet going out there looking for terrible people unless you a hitman. Most people want to be around good people. So all of these characteristics you built up for yourself are fruitless. The only person in the end that's gonna be hurt is you and anybody tied to that person. They will waste your years future faking and lying about who they are and what their intentions are. They will tell you everything you want to hear because they know you going somewhere. And as long as they can stay in your life, they could possibly get somewhere through you. But they know left to their own devices, they're not going nowhere. They're going nowhere fast. Like this year, it's probably the same as 3 years ago, same as 5 years ago, and so on. They know they ain't going nowhere. They know they're not going nowhere. But see, my issue was I wasted a lot of years believing in somebody who didn't even believe in themselves. But hey, it did not stop what I had to do. It may have slowed me down trying to carry somebody who could not be carried, trying to help somebody who could not be helped, somebody who did not want any help. And they have every right to feel that way. That's cool. You don't want to be better, that's fine. But you will waste no more of my time. I don't have time for broken people. I don't know anybody out there buying a broken car because they want a broken car. You know what I'm saying? No. Life is hard enough. Life is going to eat us up all on our own. You don't want to have to worry about the people you're in company with destroying you. Life is going to try to do that on its own. So I'm not going to help the cause by putting somebody in my corner that can't be trusted. Beta, get over here. But you will waste years trying to get this person to see the light, to see that you ain't going to always be this young. Your body is not going to do what you want it to do as you gain years. So not only are you going to be fighting the world, you're going to be fighting your body, which is not going to be doing what it needs to do. As you get older, things start to fail. Something's got to go. And then on top of that, you done burned every bridge you had. So if you do need help, nobody's going to be there. If you do need help from somebody, you done burned every bridge you got. And all the people know about your characteristics, so ain't nobody going to come there to help you. And you know it's bad. Eventually, a lot of narcissists have their own kids leave them. And say, you know what, enough is enough. You know what I mean? To go through all of these years and to lose everything in the process. But not only lose the people in your life or the people that could care about you, you lose your soul too. That sounds like a losing deal to me. That does not sound good. But hey, everybody has a right to make their own choices. All you could do is respect them and make the best choices you can for yourself. But see, these people are doomed to wander. They're never going to find a place of peace because all they do is go out and take peace away from others. They are going to wander. And see, that's what made me think about when I started thinking about like the Candyman, Bloody Mary, and all these curses and stuff like that. Biggie Smalls, that kind of thing, where you say their name 3 times and they magically appear. It's got to be symbolic, but in fairy tales, there's always a core of truth. But what I feel is that they're never going to find rest because they're going to always think that the grass is greener on the other side. And with a wandering eye like that, they're never going to find peace. They're never going to find contentment because there's always something that looks better to them. And they have not learned how to deny the flesh. Just because this may not be everything you want does not mean that this moment does not have value. But God can't bless you with anything more because you don't even appreciate what you got. That's the epitome of the definition of ungrateful. Why would you get blessed with anything else? You don't even appreciate what you have. And so you know that if given a chance and you were able to get all you dreamed of, you ain't gonna do nothing but tear it up, because that's all you do is tear up things and destroy them. You ain't gonna give it to a worthwhile cause. And 9 times out of 10, because you don't know how to control your flesh, it's probably going to destroy you in the process. That's why those Faustian bargains and those devil deals are so easy, because he knows that if I give this person $5 million, I'm going to get their soul. I'm going to get the people's souls that they influence. And by the time they die, they're so irresponsible, they never had that much money. I'll get it right back. That's how it works, y'all. But guys, this has been my video about the Wailing Woman. We all know it. It could be the Wailing Man, depending on your circumstances and situations, guys. But if you want to donate to the channel, the Cash App information is on the screen. It's also in the description box, guys. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with somebody who may need it, guys. But if you like it, I love it. But remember, these narcs out here cold-blooded, guys. Till I talk to you again, peace.